Hello everyone, welcome back to Glitz and Glitter. I am trying to catch up on orders. I have a lot of them. It takes me a while to get to them, but since these 4 are small, I'm going to do all 4 in one video, and I'm sure there's probably going to be extra, so this is going to be a packed video. So I'm doing the third picture frame for Meg. Lynette wants me to try these 2 little bears. Well, she really wants one. She had sent these stars a little while ago for this specific bear, but I have to make 2 because I don't think the stars are going to work like she thought, but we're going to try to make it work. I'm just going to have to add a lot of glue, I think, and see if we can get them suspended. These look pretty heavy. So if not, we're going to use the non-sync silver glitter with some... She wants like a denim blue, more like a smoky blue, but I don't... This is a resin dye. I don't really have a denim blue. I don't know. Maybe I can add a drop of black to it, but she also wants it transparent. The picture frame, we're doing the light purple one today, and the only one we have left after that for her is a golden one. Janice wants a pink... unicorn, that's what it is, unicorn. So we're gonna try to get a couple different shades of pink. I'm thinking about putting white in, but she didn't ask for white, so I might leave the white out. See if we can get this marbled. So I chose a pigment paste and a mica powder, 2 different shades. Not sure how it's gonna, I might have to bring in another color with a marker just like I usually do. And then we have Terry who wants a transparent purple turtle tray and also the little keychain to match. So I pulled out 4 different purples. We'll do the alcohol ink drop on those and see how those come out. But before that, we got some more Happy Mail in the mail yesterday. I don't know who this is from, but this is super interesting. These are scripture candies, reaching the world one piece at a time, and there's scripture on every piece of candy. So whoever you are, thank you so much. I didn't even know anything like this existed. And Don does like these. I mean, these are kind of similar to some of the hard candies he buys. He loves cream flavored ones, usually orange cream, which it looks like they have orange and strawberry. So thank you so much. If you guys want to know who this is from, they said to spread the word, because I don't know that they have much advertising, but they sent these 3 the papers. They are called Jesus Sweetest Name I Know, Scripture Candy Christmas product line. They have a harvest product line. If you want to scan that QR code, I'll let you snapshot it, and it says search Scripture Candy on Amazon or scan the code. They have the ones that they just sent for Dawn. They also have gift towers for birthdays and things. They have all kinds of things. So whoever you are, Scripture Candy, I hope your business is blessed and prosperous, because I love that kind of stuff. Then I got a huge box from Nilsa. Nilsa has ordered from me multiple times. She's also sent me Happy Mail multiple times. She also included Dawn. He's not here today, but he would say thank you. This huge bag of Jolly Ranchers for him. So thank you for thinking of him. And she is trying to clear out some of her stash. So she thought of me for some of these things. And if I have like duplicates, she says I can give them away and donate them to other people. So I will go through them really quickly because it's a big box. So these are like little embellishing stickers. These are really pretty. And these are stickers. These are not going anywhere. And then she sent a whole bag of deco paper. Are these paper or are these stickers? These are possibly stickers too. Butterflies. Oh, this is packed full. I'm not going to go through every single thing or my video would be forever. She sent some butterfly holographics, some foil papers. This looks like one of those box molds, and a huge tray mold with a big butterfly on there. She sent a 12-pack of UV resin from Let's Resin, 12 colors. So all of these colors are going to be on there. She sent another pendant mold. She sent butterfly mold, more butterflies, Here's a couple little tiny molds, stars and squares. Well, those aren't quite squares, but they're similar to squares. She has sent so much stuff, you guys. I'm trying to get through this. Some leaf stickers, more holographic stickers. These are some little butterfly charms. Always use those. Here's another tiny little mold. These are good for like extras if you do like extras and then put them in a project. Here's a bunch of mica powders. Oh, look at this cute one.
Did you say mica powders?
I just said you weren't home to say thank you, so say thank you for all that candy I'm doing.
Thank you for all that candy.
He saw it yesterday. He just walked in the door.
I'm exhausted.
I also got a bunch of inclusions, dried flowers.
Dried flowers.
You wanna go through it?
No, you're doing good. I'm just pointing it out because, you know.
Flowers. Flowers, flowers, and flowers. Oh my goodness, Nilsa, you have outdone yourself. There's tiny little bags. These are good for my little sample glitters that sometimes I have to give away. Some holographic strips. Some sea glass. A whole bunch of these kind of glitters. A few more in the box here. And more stickers. I have to find homes for everything. This is a little, oh, you know what this is? This is a little llama. How did those things get popular? I have no idea. They were popular when I was doing cakes. And one more pendant mold. So that is everything from you, Nilsa. Thank you so much. I appreciate you thinking of me. Most of it I do not have, so I will probably hold on to a lot of it. Some of it are duplicates, and you might see them in some packages from my eBay. So that's sometimes where I give some duplicates away. So if you order from my eBay store and you get some extra things in, it's because I was sent duplicates and I'm just passing on the blessing to you guys. Let me get this all off my table and we will start today. I didn't mix everything up. I only mixed enough for the picture frame and the two bears. So I'm just going to start with that so I don't have to feel rushed. And this is called Light Purple by Let's Resin. And I don't think I've ever used it. It is filled to the brim and it's like falling out with me scooping. So let's start with that. It's like, even if I tap it down, it doesn't go anywhere. So it is completely full. And then I'm going to just put these through the vacuum chamber because I don't want any bubbles in a transparent little bear. Or this for that matter, but I don't know that this would really matter. But since we're doing it anyway, let's just put it through there. That's really pretty. Can't see my stick, so that's enough. I'm just going to let it sit for a minute and make sure nothing pops up. Is it really that full? Yes, it is that full. This thing was overfilled. I'm just gonna wipe this up real quick so I don't get it all over myself. And for the bears, I have it split in two. One is gonna be for this and one is gonna be for the stars. I don't know. Let's just do it on one to see what color we're gonna get. She's thinking a denim smoky gray blue, but I don't know how to achieve that, to be honest with you, without adding some black maybe. But she also wants to see the sparkle through, so I'm afraid if I add black to this, that looks like denim blue to me. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go with that. That was 2 drops, I think. I definitely want it to stay transparent for her. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Okay, so let's put some sparkle in this one. This is the non-sync glitter by Into Resin. really don't know. I don't use this that often, how much you actually need to see it. Oh, that's plenty. Sparingly, just like the crushed crystal. Okay. This one, I do not have high hopes for. I have a feeling we're going to have a pile of stars in his head. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen. Let me see something real quick. I have these stars that are much smaller. You know what? I'm going to try these stars because I already know that those are going to fall, and I don't want them to if I have something that possibly might work. Let's try these. I'm still going to put some glue in it, and we still might have a bunch of stars on his head. So let's try this. I mean, they're still heavy. I'll do an extra drop. I would generally only do 1 drop in 1 ounce. I'm gonna do 2 drops of glue, and hopefully that'll be like extra super thick. It's pretty thick. Maybe I'll do 3 drops to make sure. I don't know. Let's try it. What the heck? 3 drops. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of glue for 1 ounce. But I can still get my stick through and stir it, so. All right, let's go to the vacuum chamber, get these debubbled, and then we're gonna start all over again with the other 2.
In her studio where colors blend, Michelle's creations have no end. From coasters bright to jars that gleam, she brings to life each shining dream. Glitz and glitter, watch them dance.
Let's start with this one, the picture frame. So I can get it all squished down in there. Start with a squirt of alcohol. And then pour about half, squish it into all those filigrees, and then finish pouring. Seems to work. Pretty sure this is like a fondant mold. I don't think it was meant for resin, but it's certainly working for resin. I could see bubbles popping up when I do this, so that's where they are hiding in there. Around the frame is a whole bunch of little tiny small diamond-like things, so you definitely want to go around the edge. The one that I link for this, it's not the exact one, but it's pretty similar. It's the closest one that I could find. This was given to me in some Happy Mail, so I'm not exactly sure. And if you Google them, or not, yeah, if you search for one in Temu or Amazon, there's so many that come up. I guess they use these a lot for cakes. I tried to find the one closest to it. The one that I'm linking is a hair bit bigger, but it's pretty much closest design to this one, I should say. Okay, that one's good. There's just a drip left. I'm gonna push that out of the way. And then the bears. Cute little, I haven't made these forever. I was making them so much for a while there. Everybody was loving the little bears. So let's give them a little squirt. I'm gonna give this, well, it looks like they're all staying suspended. You have to slice it off when you put glue in. It doesn't just naturally slice. I'm just pushing it into the ears. That would be great if these little things stayed suspended. Then I can give her 2 of them. Oh my gosh, it held 1.5 ounces. That was such a great guess. I haven't made this thing in so long, I had no idea. Let me get all these little stars out. Cool. Same thing for this one. Look at this. They're staying. They're staying. Oh my gosh, they're staying. Well, for now. This one, all the glitter pulled to the top in the vacuum chamber, so I'm just going to give it a little stir without creating bubbles. I'm pretty sure it's going to go into the ears naturally on this one, especially with the alcohol in there. Look at that. That one domed. This one did not, so I'll have to trim the bottom of that one. Just a tiny, tiny bit left. Oh, I'll be so happy if they both worked. Let me just spritz the top of that, pop that bubble. I'm going to move these out of the way. I'm going to put that in this conch shell that we've been waiting to fill up. This is almost full. Tiny little layers, and then we can give this away. That one's good. Maybe I'll be able to fill it today. Who knows? It is so close. I mean, I guess it could be full because I could just trim the rest and then we can give this away. This might actually turn into a giveaway day. That is full enough for me. Nobody would ever know it needed, no, it doesn't even need more drops. It is full. It is perfect. So today just became a giveaway day. Let me set that aside. We'll unmold that. I'm definitely going to have to dress this thing up. It's got hundreds of colors in there. All right, now for this and this. I'm going to keep it off my table. Let me mix up some more resin and we'll get it colored and poured. I decided to leave the white out of the unicorn. So we're just going to do the two pinks. So a dark pink and a light pink. A pigment paste and a mica. We'll see how that works. These are the little stir cups from Little Windows, which have no little ridges, which I love. And I've changed my description box. I removed some of the stuff at the bottom, and I'm just going to put all my discount code links there all the time. So if you ever, so you don't have to watch or try to find a video with the item I made with that company. So from now on, you can just go in my description box and you can find all the discount codes that I have in one place. It's very simple to find, very easy to figure out. And that way they'll always be there, because some people were trying to find discount codes or certain things and they couldn't find the video, and I'm not quite sure what videos. After 800 and something videos, it's hard to keep track of where they went when I did them. So I'm going to just go ahead and I'm going to put the discount codes in every single video from here on out. That way you don't have to go searching for them, because all the companies give me a different. Some of them are just Michelle, but a lot of them are different, so it's hard to keep track. And maybe make yourself a list, because I do appreciate every time you use my discount code, it lets them know that that's where you're finding their products, and every little bit helps. It's amazing how many people do use the links. So I do appreciate you guys using my links, using my codes, more than you can imagine. Okay, those are definitely two different pinks. I hope we see them both. That's the only thing with this little mold. Sometimes we don't see them both. So I'm going to get these debubbled and then we'll start pouring. For the turtles, I'm just going to drip the alcohol inks in. I have orchid, purple, dark indigo, and dark orchid. So I'm just going to do the same thing to both of them and just randomly drip some drops. Probably don't need as many in that little one. This one's the purple. You can't really tell the difference as you're dripping them in here. Dark indigo. Oops, that one's not even open. Let me open it real quick. And you gotta kind of work fast when you do this, because your alcohol inks, they can dry. And then dark orchid. I hope we get a differentiation of colors in here. So this one holds about 2.5 ounces, almost exactly. And then when it's all poured, if there's still needs to be some spaces filled up, I'm just going to fill it up from the top. Yeah, it's gonna need some more alcohol inks for sure. Let's get this one poured too though. I don't want those inks drying in my mold. Whoop, almost too much. So I have a little bit left over. Let me grab my stick. I'm just gonna kind of get it off the bottom too. This one's kind of sticking to those facets. That one looks good. This one, I might be able to swirl it. Does it need a little bit more? Maybe. A little more. Yeah. I wonder why I had so much left. Okay, that's good. I'm just going to swirl. And it tends to stay in the pattern that you drip it in. What color was that? Purple or orchid? Yep, that was it. Whoops, I didn't want 2 drops. I don't think I need any more inks. I'm just gonna try to keep it from, like, when it pulls to the center as it naturally cures. Let me grab a long neck lighter. I don't want to spray alcohol on that because it might mess up my pattern. But I also do not want these bubbles on the backs. Maybe this little guy. Okay, let me cap these. Oh no! Oh my gosh! Did I mess it up? No, I didn't. Thank God that it's a marbling technique and it didn't matter. Oh my gosh. If that was a bloom, I think I would have just died. Oh my gosh. I have dropped things in blooms before and your heart just sinks. Let me just clean this off really quick. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I just dropped that. Okay. Here I'm trying to do good by capping them and setting them aside so they don't dissipate in the air and I go and ruin. Well, thank God I didn't ruin it. All right. Then I'm just gonna set these aside. Let me just give it a little swirl right there. And I'll just babysit this for the next 20 minutes maybe. Make sure nothing's happening to it. See how they're moving? Just get the colors back where they belong. Okay, let me set them aside and pay some attention to this unicorn. They slide really good on paper towels, which is why there's paper towels underneath everything. Okay, I have a little tiny bit of clear left there. We don't need it yet. This one, I love the way it looks when it's demolded. I do not like the fact that there's always bubbles in the hair. There is so detailed. The hair is so beautiful and detailed, but there's so many bubbles in there. I'm gonna try to put a lot of alcohol in there this time. I have not done this on prior pours, but it definitely needs it. And hopefully I don't have to fill in, because this thing takes me forever to finish if there's like holes in the hair everywhere. So I'm just going to pour like this, kind of down the sides. I'm hoping we see both colors. It's so hard to do on this one. Generally, they end up mixing together and I have to fix it with paint pens after the fact. But we'll see what we get. I'm just like pouring it down the sides. Every time I pour it, it's going down the sides. So I don't know if that's going to do anything to help me or hurt me. But like I said, we shall find out. We can always fix it later. I just don't want to have to. But I do have pink paint pens. And I'm gonna have a little left over from this, so it wasn't a complete 3 ounces, but it was close. I do need to pour a little bit into that conch tray because it was, see how it's pulling? Let's do the pink. It's pulling away from the side, so there wasn't enough there, and I definitely, since I just said we're giving it away, we're gonna give it away. There, now it's domed. I'll probably put like a cork on the bottom anyway, so I don't think this really makes any difference that I'm swirling it. Who's gonna look at the bottom anyway, right? Okay, let me look at this one though. Look at the stars, they're suspended. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I think I'm gonna top that one up with a little bit of clear. That one's not domed. So since I have some clear, we're gonna just do that. Hopefully I didn't just screw it all up. I shouldn't have. Wow, that needed more than a couple drips too. I'm glad I had some. All right, I'm going to throw this into something. I'm not sure what yet. Get everything cured and babysit for a while. See you on demold. Before I do the resin, I want to paint this with gold dust since she wanted a golden one. I thought golden to me is golden and not like yellow gold. So we're gonna do it with this metallic mica powder and see what it looks like. I don't know if I've ever done a golden one with metallic mica powder, but we're gonna do it today and see how it looks. I didn't want the cheesy fake looking gold one because I'm not exactly sure what they're using them for. Make sure you brush your sides and get it into all those little grooves. And I think I will mix some of this same mica powder into the resin. That way if I missed a spot, you won't see it really. Which I highly doubt I'm gonna miss a spot, but at least it'll be the same color as the rest of the frame on the other side. So that's what I'm gonna do. Let me just get this done real quick. Grab some resin. I only need 4 ounces total. Not too much. And then we just have to wait for curing one more time. So yeah, that's okay.
Each piece crafted so divine with silver hues and shades of...
I'm using the 4-hour fast cure this time, so we'll see if it does just as well. I'm just gonna put a little bit of this gold into here. I've got my dyes back out. We'll use the same blue, but now I want to try both of those stars. And hopefully, I'll just leave that in there. Hopefully we can get them both to suspend. That would be great. 1, 2. I think I did 2 last time. I hope I did. Let's just get this stirred up, because this is already much thicker resin. And then with the glue in it, I did clean those out with alcohol really, really well. So let's hope they don't leave the marks again. It almost looked like I sprayed the wrong alcohol in there, but I don't think I did. I could have, because I have two alcohols sitting here, the 91% and the 99%. I very well could have grabbed the 91%. And I know that can leave streaks, so I'm hoping that's all it is and it's not my mold. Okay, so we're gonna do this again. I'm so glad I had these that worked. Maybe I'll put a few more in than the last time. Whoops, that's a little more than I wanted, but too late now. It'll be good. It'll be fine. Let's see. Let's start with 2 drops. Since it's already a thick resin. Yeah, we don't need 3. Definitely don't need 3. This is much thicker. Oh my goodness. If these don't say suspended, I don't know what would do it. I hope the bubbles come out of that pretty good. It's really thick. Okay, these are double bagged. Let's see. Let's hope. Let's just hope. These are more of a metal type glitter. That's what they feel like anyway. Okay, that's it. We'll stick you in there since you fell out. Get in there. Maybe we won't. There it goes. Let's see. I hope I put enough in. Maybe I should put a few more in? As if you're gonna answer me? I mean, you probably could answer me, but it's a little late now. I'm gonna put a few more in. They seem to stick to each other. Let's do 2 drops. 1, 2. This should be very interesting in the vacuum chamber. You know what I'm gonna do? I gotta switch these cups. The more stuff you put into your resin, the more it bubbles over. So I'm just gonna get it out of these small cups. That way there's plenty of room to bubble as much as it wants to. Get it all out. I definitely don't want bubbles in there if I can avoid it by turning off the vacuum chamber too early. I like these holographic ones. These are really pretty. Okay, that should be good. I will do this off camera and come back in a sec. All right, well, here goes nothing. I have my 99% this time. And I only do that because of those ears down there, especially with the glue. So this definitely needs to be sliced off. It is so thick. Let me make sure it got down in those little ears. And it did. I just hope the stars don't fall through this thick stuff. That would be amazing if they didn't. I would be so happy to give her exactly what she wanted. Let's just hope it's in a good mold now. I think I said these held an ounce. These actually hold 1.5 ounces. Not 1 ounce if you have this mold or if you get this mold. Okay, there's that one. Let's do this one. Slice it off. It's like slime. But it doesn't affect the curing. I've done this so many times with my resin and my glitter. It does not affect the curing, you guys, at all. I know there's a video out there recently telling you not to use glue in your resin. I don't know the name of the channel. I think she's brand new to YouTube. but I did watch the video, and I don't understand why she was telling you not to do this, because I've never ever had an issue putting glue. You're literally putting a drop per ounce, and it doesn't change anything. It just gives you that viscosity you need that you can't get straight from resin. It's never hindered the way my resin has cured ever, and I've done this so many times. So I'm not quite sure how she got that information or where she came up with it. Again, I don't know her name. I have no clue her name or her channel name. I don't know who she is. I just happened to come across it. So I was like, what do you mean don't put glue in your resin? But I don't agree with that. You guys can make up your own mind, I guess. All right, can't spray it now. I'm going to go ahead and pour. I'm still going to use my little dotting tool because there's still all that filigree to get in there. And if I mess it up, hopefully the gold resin won't allow you to see that. But I think if I just go like up and down like that, hopefully it won't do anything. We'll find out. I'll be doing another pour. And this holds 1 ounce. Pretty sure I told you that. What? For you, it was a few minutes ago. For me, it was hours ago. So I don't remember what I said. There we go. Let's get it up in here. Did I not have a whole ounce? How come I'm short? I'm gonna scrape it until I can't scrape it anymore. A little bit left. All right, so this shouldn't take too much longer to cure. I will start finishing the other stuff while I wait. So I will put you on a little fast forward so I can get a head start of all that. I got nothing else left. That should be fine. Get those bubbles knocked out of there. And yeah, enjoy the music.
Glitz and glitter, we shine so bright, crafting dreams in the dead of night. Pink unicorns with rhinestone flair, magic in every strand of hair. Purple turtles swim in the stream, resin creations, a sparkling dream. Blue bears holding stars inside, a cosmic glow we can't hide. Oh, we mold the world with our hands, turning resin into wonderlands. Flames of light and purple hues, custom orders just for you. A swirl of color, a dash of shine, every piece is one of a kind. From tiny bears to frames of glow, our resin love continues to grow. The unicorn gallops with glittered mane, the turtles swim in a purple lake. Blue bears sparkle under the stars, our resin magic travels far. Oh, we mold the world with our hands, turning resin into wonderlands. Flames of light and purple hues, custom orders just for you.
everything is finished. I demolded the last two bears and the last picture frame too, so I just can get them done and show you guys at once. I outlined these with like silver pen. Gave it a little bit of something. Put a little magnet on the back. No big deal. Here's the little bear. She was very specific on what she wanted, if they worked. She wanted the red stones on the heart and a butterfly on the head and a red bow on the back. So I did that. The only thing I added was red stones in the ears. So this is the glitter one. And then I will show you the stars she sent did end up sinking. Not all of them, but a lot of them sunk to the head, which I thought might happen, but it's not horrible. And it must have been a mold that my mold wasn't clean, because I don't see marks on either one of them now. So this is the one with her bigger stars, and this is the one with my smaller stars. So this one worked out pretty good. I just did the exact same thing that she wanted: the red stones, the red bow, and the butterfly on the head. So those are really cute. I'm glad they worked. So she only wanted one, now she's getting three. Here's the keychain with the purple. Very pretty and sparkling. I just drilled a hole in a hand, put a couple charms on there and a tassel. Didn't do anything to this except trim it up. Here is the conch shell. So I painted the edges silver just to like pull some of that color out, and put stones along the two edges. And these stones are multicolor stones, kind of like AB stones. And then I took my silver paint pen and I went around the spiral part of it, which really looks kind of nice with all those colors. I don't know if you could tell, but this is the giveaway. If you want to enter it, go ahead and enter it. If you don't, just pass it by. No big deal. Somebody might want this one. I know it's a hodgepodge, but it looks kind of cool with all the different colors in there. So that's what the giveaway is going to be. Here is the purple picture frame, and I'm going to figure out which two she wanted acetate in and do those later before I send them off to her, but two of them are getting it. Here's the gold one. So I rubbed black on instead of silver, obviously, and I couldn't do gold because it was gold. So I'm like, black and gold are classic colors. So I put black stones on and black paint on those filigrees instead of the silver. So there's that one. And last but not least, the one that takes me the longest is the unicorn. What do you think? Gave her the blue eyes. I highlighted the feet with the silver paint pen and the mane. Here are all the rhinestones. Instead of filling all the bubbles in the tips, I just put a rhinestone over them. There weren't as many as there was last time, but there were some. So I just put a stone over it. And then I did highlight some of the hair in some pink paint pen, and there's a couple different color pinks in there. So that's her. Her eyes are done up. I was able to see the lashes on this one. Not all the time can I see the lashes, but since I saw them, I went ahead and painted the lashes where they belong. I don't know. What do you think? I hope she likes it. It's a two-tone pink unicorn. And I think that's everything. I don't see anything else sitting around. So that means that's it for today. Our time has come to an end. I'm going to get you a lot of pictures. Again, if you want that, make sure you enter the giveaway. I always give 1 week these days for the giveaway because not everybody can catch me on the day it's released. So I want to give everybody at least a week's chance. And then it will get drawn and I will announce the winner I will email them. I will announce it on my post page with partial of your email, and I will announce it on my Facebook group with partial email. But make sure you respond within 3 days, or I do pick a runner up, so I don't have prizes sitting around for a year waiting for somebody to read their email. Anyway, I think that's it, guys. Thanks for joining me today. I will see you all tomorrow. Have a blessed day, everyone. Bye.
Glitz and glitter paint her way. She lights up hearts come what may. With a brush of faith she starts. Jesus whispers through her art. patience blooms in every hue. Her love for viewers shines so true. Shimmer sparkles in her eyes, a radiant soul under bright skies. Glitz and glitter, Michelle, a story her colors tell. Faith and love in every part. Jesus guides her shining heart. Sparkly streams, her laughter flows like sunlit beams. With each stroke her spirit sings, a masterpiece of golden wings. She sprinkles joy like morning dew, in every shade a promise new. A life of love, a life of grace, in her art we see his face. Glitz and glitter, Michelle, a story her colors tell. Faith and love in every part. Jesus guides her shining heart. She sprinkles joy like morning dew, in every shade a promise new. A life of love, a life of grace, in her art we see his face. Glitz and glitter, Michelle, a story her colors tell. Faith and love in every part. Jesus guides her shining